Hi everyone, it's Jim. I'm here again with James Phillipson. On September 17th, James is going to be putting on a program, Finance for Non-Financial Executives. James, sounds like a really, really interesting program. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, this is aimed at the many executives who don't have a finance background, and in particular, they find themselves getting uncomfortable in discussions anytime the financial statements or other financial issues come up, and they need some help and guidance to understand the basics of financial statements and in the broader issues of, how much profit is a good profit, how much risk is appropriate, how to manage risk. So it attempts in a relatively short period of time to cover some basic elements of finance so that they can participate in a discussion without feeling very uncomfortable. Not going to convert anybody into a finance executive on the spot, but the basics are covered.
Yeah. Can you take us through what would some of the areas be that you're going to cover?
Well, we'll talk about a balance sheet, which many executives find. They look at the income statement and they see a profit and they don't know what to look for in a balance sheet. Yeah. I talk about how much profit is appropriate. How do you look at it and say, okay, we made more profit than last year or less profit than last year. Is that good? Is that bad? How much more, and that kind of thing. I talk about risks. I talk about ratios, which are critical in understanding things like a balance sheet or a set of financial statements. Key performance indicators, budgets. Why? Because there are many medium-sized companies that don't have budgets, believe it or not, or if they do have them, they're not being utilized effectively. So we try and talk people through how they should be utilizing many of those tools.
Sure. James, does size of the organization matter? Could this be a small organization, large organization that these executives are coming from, or is this would be good stuff for anybody?
I think it's generic, but it is good stuff for anybody. I'll be trying to talk about it in the context of a medium-sized business because there's a huge difference between a conglomerate and a tiny business. So pitch it in the middle, but 90% of the content will still apply in a large business or a very small business.
Sure, perfect. Okay, can you give us some details? When is this program? Where is it going to be held?
It's Tuesday, September 17th, from 8 a.m. to noon. It's 4 hours at the Thornhill Golf and Country Club, which is on Yonge Street in Thornhill. And the cost is $50. And we think there's going to be a lot of really good education, which will make that eminently worthwhile for an executive in that category.
Fantastic, James. Thank you. It sounds like a great program. For more information on James' program, Finance for the Non-Financial Executive, please check us out on boardroommetrics.com. Okay? Thanks, James.
Thanks very much, Jim.
Okay, bye.
Bye.